Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you guys are here. If you guys are new, thank you for stopping by, and I hope you guys stay and subscribe and join my family here on YouTube. And I hope you guys like this video and stay. So I had several questions being asked about my pregnancy this time around. So I decided to ask Facebook and Instagram to give me a little more questions so I can make a Q&A video. So yay! Thank you guys if you guys sent some questions. I did have quite a few that were similar. A lot of them were about the gender, so I will get into that a little bit later. But let's just get on with this video with my first question, and that is, my husband actually sent this one. But it says, how is your son handling this pregnancy? And I would have to say he's doing amazing. He is so loving. He is an emotional creature, so when he loves, he loves. So he's definitely loving this baby. We announced our pregnancy on a Sunday evening. That Monday morning, when we woke up, he immediately said, it's okay, Mama, you stay right here. I can go make you something. What do you want, eggs? And then he thought about it and said, no, I can't do that, realizing that he can't cook or use a stove or anything like that. So then he said, how about some cereal? I'll make you some cereal, I can do that. So we went downstairs so I can help him pour the milk. But yeah, he is taking care of me. He walks me down the stairs sometimes. So he's so loving, caring. He is constantly on me and hugging the baby. This is the second pregnancy he's experienced with me. The first one, he was only 2. He was the same way. He was very loving. Obviously, he wasn't thinking yet that maybe I needed help with stuff. So he wasn't doing that, but he was always loving, always on my belly, always kissing, always saying good morning. Anyways, I think he's handling the pregnancy so well. When do you find out the sex? Oh, sorry guys, I'm looking down. I do have the questions written on here because I didn't want my phone to keep timing out. I wrote them down and realized that that's a gender question, so I'm gonna skip that. I'm gonna skip that one and talk about it a little bit later on, since everybody wants to know about the gender. Do you have any baby shower alternative ideas? And that's due to, I'm assuming, because of COVID-19 and quarantine. And to tell you the truth, we haven't talked about it. We have no idea what we're gonna do. We might follow the trend that everybody is doing, a drive-by baby shower, maybe, if things are still pretty bad. I'm not due till September, late August, early September. So I still kind of have a ways to go and think about that. We'll see. I'm not sure. What is the theme for the baby? I actually don't have a theme. We've done 2 nurseries in the past. Neither of them were any like characters or anything like that, but they were color themed. One of them was blue and gray, which was Jaden's, and the other one was it gray? No. Yeah, it was gray and not pink, because I don't like pink, but it was like more like a coral salmon-y color. So I've had color themes for both nurseries, so I'm pretty sure I will do a color theme this time too, but I won't be able to do it as well as I would like to. Unfortunately, we're not in our own space, so I can't really go all out like I did in the past. I'll probably stick to gray and then pick a color. How are you feeling about the pregnancy? About the pregnancy itself? Pretty happy, excited. At the beginning it was a bit rough, and I'm not gonna lie, it's still a little bit rough, but definitely the happier emotions have taken over. And I will be talking more about this in another video, and I'm gonna do like an updated like what happened during my first trimester video. So I will get more into depth in that video about this question. Basically, what is the silliest thing you've cried about during this pregnancy? I had to think about this one. This one was a hard one. I really don't remember the silliest thing. I don't think there was something. I really tried hard to think about it. So this is not I didn't cry over this, but it was pretty silly that I got very upset over it. So my husband was trying to help. This actually just happened the other day. My husband was trying to help me make ramen noodles, and I have a way that I like to do it, and I like to leave a lot of the juice in there. So water, you know, whatever juice. He wanted to help me, and he drained some of it, because I do drain some of it out but leave quite a bit in there as well. So he poured out more than I usually do, and I really got upset that my noodles were basically dry. I was so upset that he made me some new ones, and then I was upset and didn't eat those either. But I didn't cry. The only times I've cried is when it's been just emotional. So I wouldn't say that it was a silly thing to cry over. Most of the time though, it's been my mind going crazy, or watching a sad scene on a show or a movie or something like that, but that's not really silly. How do you cope with discomfort? I lay down. I am blessed that my husband is here, and he's able to take care of whatever needs to be taken care of, so I can just lay down and rest. It's usually my back. I do have ligament pains as well, round ligament pains, which is like right at the very bottom of your belly. Those are pretty bad. Yeah, that's pretty much all I do. Is I lay down, I rest, put my feet up. That's pretty much it. What is different about this pregnancy than the previous ones? Everything. I definitely got larger quicker. I definitely started feeling pains quicker. Everything just happened quicker. So like these round ligament pains that I just mentioned, I don't remember feeling those until like my 3rd trimester. So yeah, everything is happening a lot earlier this time around. This is my 3rd pregnancy that I am carrying this far. It's getting pretty hard. I will say this is the hardest pregnancy that I've had, not only physically but emotionally and mentally. I have gone through quite a bit. You know, long story short, this is actually my 6th pregnancy, and I only have my 5-year-old son. Actually, he's almost 6. But so I've been through quite a bit, and with pregnancy, so this one is hitting me hard mentally for sure. What do you plan on doing differently once baby arrives? I will compare this obviously with Jaden. I think maybe the only thing I would change is get out a little bit more. I'm a homebody, so I definitely was home quite a bit, and I'm sure he could have used more adventure. He's pretty good at being adventurous sometimes, so I think I would change that. I would be a little bit more adventurous with this baby and get out a little bit more and see the world. Maybe tweak how we discipline this child. Not that there's an issue with Jaden or anything, but you know, you just grow and learn with every pregnancy, so I'm sure there'll be some differences. What are your favorite things about being pregnant? Realizing again how amazing the human body is. I mean, the human body is amazing, but the woman human body is just even more amazing. You know what I mean? What our bodies can do for this baby is just amazing to me. And I think just feeling the baby in general, like the hiccups and the wiggles and the punches, even if they hurt and make you pee. But I think that's amazing. We're down to the gender reveal. Are we gonna have a gender reveal? So yes, we are planning a gender reveal. We're not quite sure how we're gonna do it yet. Obviously with the COVID-19, we have to be a little distant, so we're not exactly sure how it's going to work, but for sure there'll be a video for you guys. Do you know? I do not know the gender. My husband knows, and that's the only person that knows the gender of the baby. just because he wants to do something specific. Will you wait? Obviously no. I wouldn't be able to wait until birth to find out the gender. I don't think I would be able to do that. But I've been pretty good so far. James has been knowing for about a month-ish. We just got it confirmed last week for him, so he gets the right color of whatever he's gonna do. What am I hoping for? Honestly, I really just want a healthy baby. I know everybody says that, but that's the truth. I really just want a healthy baby. Whether it's a boy or a girl, I will be happy. Jaden wants a boy. Jaden wants a baby brother, but he'll be happy if he has a baby sister. My husband, I think, is the same way. He just wants a healthy baby. Do you have baby names? We've actually been thinking about baby names, and the funny conclusion is that I came up with a boy name. Boy names are just so easy to come up with. With Mia, it took us forever to come together and get a name that we both liked. And then with Jaden, we got Jaden's name pretty quickly too, once we actually started thinking about baby names. With this one, I already knew what I wanted for a boy since before I got pregnant. I just like that name, and it's actually a very common name, but I just liked it. And the funny thing is that my husband has a girl name, so we'll see what the gender is and what name the baby will have. We're still undecided though, because when we told each other our names that we really loved, we were both kind of like with each other's names, so we might need to work on that. What are your cravings? This time around, I think I just want food in general. I can eat whatever, but fresh. I want fresh food too. And by fresh, I mean like fruit and veggies and stuff like that. But I guess I would have to say fruit. I just crave fruit. I don't know why. I went on a cucumber binge. I went on a watermelon binge. I went on a apples with tahini binge. Obviously, all of these have lime and tahini on it. That's pretty much it, I think. Actually, no, with this one too, I've been craving candy. Not sweets, just like candy, especially like the gummy, chewy kind. Like fruit roll-ups or gushers or anything gummy worms or anything like that, but not anymore. I don't want that anymore. What are your biggest fears, and what do you do to overcome those fears? I don't want to talk about it. Honestly, it's just one fear, and it's that we will go through what we've gone through before, and I can't shake it off. And honestly, that's my only fear right now. And even with COVID-19 happening, like, that didn't really affect me, or it hasn't really affected me. The only thing that it affected me with was with the doctor's office, and that I wish Jaden would be there. But no, I was never afraid of COVID-19. I was being cautious and, you know, safe and stuff like that, but I was really not afraid of that. My fears, I was more fearful of every second, basically, because you never know what could happen, when it could happen. It just happens. So that is my biggest fear, that we will have to go through something traumatic again, and I'm scared. But I overcome that fear. Honestly, I don't even think I overcome it. I just kind of push it aside for a little while, and then it comes back to me later. But I try to stay positive. I try to keep my mind busy, because I know it's all in here. So I try to keep my mind busy. Jaden definitely keeps us busy. but I think the biggest thing is trying to stay positive. Would we have more kids? Honestly, I don't think I want any more kids. I've always just wanted 2, and if everything goes well, I will have my 2. I think I would cap out at 2, but if something happens in the future and we get pregnant, I wouldn't be mad. What birth control do you plan on using after birth? I've never used birth control other than condoms, so that's what I'm gonna keep doing. So that's why I say if something happens, I wouldn't be mad, but we're also not gonna be planning. I don't think, I say that now, but come back. I don't think we will be planning another baby. So that's where I will be ending this Q&A. Thank you guys for sending in your questions. I'm so glad and happy that you guys did, so I can make this video for you guys. I know I didn't get too much in depth into it because I will also be making another video. So these were just kind of like, let me get these answers out there, and then I will answer them more in depth in my next video coming up, which will be my first trimester update, I guess you can call it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm so glad you guys stayed. We'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.